Hi everyone, this is Belinda, and this week I have for you this beautiful little mouse baby shoes or booties. Um, they're easy to make. They have a cuff and they have a little tail, and they're just so precious. This will make a great gift, and what we need to make in order to make these baby shoes, is a ball of yarn, and here I have the color granite by Loops and Threads, and a little bit of worsted weight yarn by Loops and Threads also, and the color Aran. We need some scissors, a tapestry needle, and some double pointed needles in order to make the little tail. And I am using 5.5 knitting needles. And so to start, if you want to make this for a baby, you need to cast on 22 stitches. Okay, so to begin, we're going to make a slip knot. We pass the back loop to the front, and the loop that was in the front, we move it forward one more time, and we are going to cast on a total of 12 stitches. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. And I need to tell you that this yarn is bulky number 6, and I cast on 22 stitches. If you want to use worsted weight yarn, you cast on 26 stitches, okay? But these are for a newborn, so if you want to make it with worsted weight yarn, you will cast on 26 stitches, okay? So now what we are going to do is we are going to knit 2 rows. So we are going to start by knitting 2 rows. These baby shoes are like so warm and cozy, and they make a wonderful gift. Okay, we need one more row. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, now what we are going to do is we are going to increase one stitch, and you can do that by simply lifting up this little bar here and just like twisting and putting the needle through, and then you have an extra stitch. Or you can knit front and pull it a little bit, and then go in the back and grab the yarn and go through, and that will make an increase. That's called knit front and back. So whichever is you feel more comfortable with, you can increase, you can increase either way is fine. Okay, and so we made our first increase. We need to increase a total of 6 times, so we have increased 1 stitch now. And so now what we do is we knit the rest of the stitches. Sorry, we knit the rest of the stitches. And now what we are going to do is, next row, we're going to do the same thing. We are going to increase the first stitch, and I prefer to knit front and back to make my increases, but you can do it however is easier for you. Okay, so now we knit all the stitches, and this will be our second increase. We need to make 6. Okay, so we start by making our increase. So I knit front and back, and then knit the row, then all the stitches remaining. Okay, I'm going to make my 4th increase. So I'm going to knit front and back, and I'm going to knit all the remaining stitches. I'm going to increase one more time. This is going to be my 5th. Knitting back and front, and then knit the remaining stitches. Okay, knit front and back. This is going to be my 6th time. In the end, I should have 28 stitches. Okay, I'm gonna count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So now I have 28 stitches, and your work should look something like this. Okay? Now what we are going to do is we are going to knit 4 rows. Okay, so now we are going to knit 4 rows. If you are making them a little bit bigger, let's say you can stand 26 and you're using bulky yarn, then you will need to knit 6 rows. And but for a tiny baby you only need to knit 4 rows. Okay, so this is gonna be my second row. Knit all the stitches. It is my third. knit all the stitches. And now this is going to be my fourth row. Knit all the stitches. Okay, now what we are going to do is, now that I have knitted 4 rows. Now your work should look like this, and we're going to start making decrease. We're gonna knit 1 and tag 2 stitches together. So knit 1 and we knit 1, 2 stitches together. So we go at the center of the 2 stitches, okay, and we knit them together, and then we knit the remaining stitches. And we are going to do that until we're gonna do that 6 times also. Okay, so this is my first time. Okay. So now we're decreasing. Okay, so now we knit 1, okay, and we knit 2 together, and we knit the remaining stitches. Okay, so now I'm going to stop and count how many stitches I have left. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22. So I have to decrease these 4 stitches. Remember, we started with 22. So I'm going to knit 1, and I'm going to make my decrease by knitting these 2 stitches together. And now you knit the remaining stitches. Okay. Okay, now we are going to do the same thing. We knit one and we knit 2 stitches together and we knit the remaining stitches. Okay, so now I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 18, 20, 22, 24. So that means I have 2 more stitches to decrease. So I knit one and knit 2 together and knit the remaining stitches. Okay. Okay, so now we do the same thing. This is the last time. We knit one and we decrease. We make a decrease by knitting 2 together and we knit the remaining stitches. And I'll be back with part 2 of knitted shoe. Okay, so this is what your work should look like, and I will be right back for part 2 of making our beautiful mouse shoes.